All right. Game 1. Starting on Icebox. This is the first game of the playoffs. We're going against Elmhurst again. So this is kind of like a rematch, actually. Let me just check one thing. Okay, cool. We're all set. Icebox, which I believe is their pick.
I think. I mean, again, I'm assuming we're gonna see the similar picks almost again. It wouldn't shock me if teams change it up a little bit because again, you can learn stuff off of each team.
Yeah. I wonder.
It was close last time.
Very close for Icebox. Very close for Icebox. I'm not sure if this is the same comp for them from last week. I'm actually not sure. Okay. It's looking like some normal picks.
I mean, I remember Jermaine-ish and Fusion on those three.
Yeah.
Suki was on KO. I think this is the same pick.
This might be the exact same comp actually.
And
Sage,
then,
of course, one of the best picks for Icebox.
I don't know if the other team's gonna stay on Chamber. I don't.
Chamber's interesting.
I think Chamber.
Very
I
interesting.
think he can have a better role though than Chamber. Hey, I'm not gonna say much. There you go. Yeah.
Okay.
I would agree more with the Sova.
So it was better.
Because I think you need intel with their pick too.
Yep.
I mean, you do got a KO. Both teams do have a KO, so it's almost like a kind of a double intel.
This is a very similar comp. I think the only difference is we're doing a no duelist comp. That's our difference.
That's really the only difference.
Actually,
I think that was the difference last time.
It might be, but to me, I think for Icebox, a no duelist comp is actually really good. In my opinion, at least. Like, you know, even if you don't bring Sova, just Fade as well. Just any intel is great in my opinion. Okay.
I think Xbox, especially on A, has a lot more corners, so I think intel is a lot more important. But
okay, so Jermaine with light shields, Reaper also with light shields, Fusion with a ghost, and Suki with the sheriff, which is interesting because you would think he'd buy maybe a flash or a molly.
I usually buy flash and initiator, but again, he's on defense.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, that's true. I think that you know their role right now really is to deny entry, but I think.
But I'd rather have a flash because when you flash someone, you have a ghost, so it's a pretty easy kill.
The other guns are very good. I mean, Ghost has full potential to be a one-shot headshot as well. And it also allows you to buy other weapons. Okay, so he was actually caught there, and it looks like a 5A. Who's also on A with him? Okay, Jermaine playing below Cat. Alright, pushing up, seems like Jet's far belt, and they're actually taking pipe / maze right now. And Sova is playing far back on belt as well.
It wouldn't shock me if Jermaine maybe backs out, but also because that Viper.
I think it'll be best to back up and let them fight.
Oh,
wow!
Just jumps in there.
Spike down A.
Okay, so everyone's here now. Everyone's here. Interesting.
Except for Fusion, that's watching mid rotate.
Yeah. So yeah, I think he's waiting to see if they go off. But I think they're so far up, they kind of have to come in now. Okay, so Ace picks up his one as well. I think Suki here needs to
wait for Fusion.
Interesting that he actually saw the top of Jet's head. Now they have no rotate intel. So oh, nice shot by Fusion right there. And they close it.
It was a little risky for Suki to peek that. I think he should have waited maybe for Fusion to come up instead of giving Jet those 1v1s.
Yeah. You know, it was super close. Suki did take a lot of damage there, but I mean, they still came out on top, and the fact that they have no flank intel is huge for AMC because if they're given the position to flank, I mean, it could be huge if nobody's watching, just like right there, because they were so far up.
Yeah.
The fact that Fusion was able to come from behind them.
A big thing that was a little risky was Reaper just jumping real quick past that stage.
Yeah, he was able to pick up one. Of course, he got fragged right after. Whoa!
Great shot.
Okay, so they're up mid, and he finds the second actually.
Viper's hurting.
Oh, will he be able to fall back here? Can I hit him reload? He
does not know.
He doesn't know that she's there, but or he actually might. He might know that she's somewhere in that area.
I don't think he
but
does.
This may come down to him checking corners.
Oh!
He did see her a little bit. And Suki's actually able to find the Viper as well. Gonna break the wall. Spike's gonna go down
And
completely.
there's the Molly.
He finds the third. Last one is behind yellow. I don't think they are aware though. Reaper might actually be able to clean this one up. Good blind, and he walks right back into the pre-fire. That was a good round.
That was very close though on Fusion. The key part though was somehow Fusion not dying there.
I cannot believe that he was able to kill that jet.
Because him not dying there was able to leave those mollies just to get that sage down there.
Yeah.
Also, Fusion, instead of having 2 stacked mollies in that little corner that he likes to put them in, instead, because he noticed last game,
he widened them.
He put them further out because they learned that Fusion likes to do that. He now is covering up a lot more space.
That's really good too. And I think even though that it seems like it's in the open, I think the panic of being so close up sight and having that one molly in the wall to focus on, you're not really looking at the molly that's in the open.
You're also trying to plant fast.
Right.
So, again, it looks like it's going to be a little bit of a save round. Well, not save.
Well,
we don't have to, we don't have to buy.
We're bonusing.
Yeah, it's a bonus round.
Okay, so they're up. They're up B now. They're going to hit the alarm bot pretty soon. That's the alarm bot hit. Jet seems to be up. Then they Viper walled off. Molly's going out. Actually not going to do damage to anybody, and he's going to get shot through the smoke and go down. Or through the wall, excuse me. Now, it's okay for us to lose this round. This is usually how that goes. But I think we're playing retakes here.
I like how we're spraying through smokes, though. That's a good thing. That's how Fusion actually died.
Okay, so she's going to pick up the bulldog. Good use of the drone here, actually. Really good. It seems like no one's playing close up. Everyone's playing...
He's going to get no 3s back there,
yeah.
So... You're going to shoot that one yellow. So the intel from Ish is actually really helpful here. It's still going to be rough for them to
Suki's
actually...
up. Interesting blind.
That's actually really good blind just to bounce it off. And so
yeah.
Yep.
This might be a flawless for the team.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to get any guns down. Which is fine because, once again, it's the bonus round. And we're going to be able to buy next round. It's going to be more of an even round.
We are strong because we are together. Don't forget that.
We're actually looking pretty good on money.
We've noticed how even the first couple rounds, whoever usually wins the first one, you sometimes will win that second one. Most of the time, I want to say. And then, I wonder why he puts a start there.
Reaper
yellow?
actually can't buy. Nope, it's gonna go...
Again, that Sage is expensive.
Sage is very expensive.
She's expensive.
Incredibly expensive now.
I mean, the econ's actually, as weird as it sounds...
changing up the molly spots. So he didn't even put it in the wall anymore. They just kind of know.
He's kind of just putting him default.
Yeah. Which, I mean, when you condition them, it's good to change it.
This night's a little, I would say that's a little...
He might think that they're slow walking up. Good nice beat. They're still belt.
Yeah, the other team's playing very slow, which is smart from them. Slow down the pace of the game. See if the defense gets antsy. AMC doesn't look like they're too antsy though at the moment. Still holding angles. There's no info given out yet.
Yeah, this Sage is still up on pipes or close pipes. I think they're ready. I think they're waiting for a moment to explode. And I wonder if they're waiting for the Viper to find somewhere. Either that or the Viper is controlling the flank.
Yep, and here we go. The Viper wall's gonna actually Lane gets hit by that KO knife, which stops the Viper wall.
Reaper actually got the Viper, so it was a good refrag here. We get hit by the Molly. Suki finds one. The main finds another.
Spike down A.
And they also have Spike though, so really,
Spike is also down. They don't even have to fight anymore.
No, they really don't need a peek.
30 seconds left.
This drone might run out before he even gets to look around that corner.
Good wall, and it even puts them on a slight head glitch as well. I'm hoping their Sova can actually see.
I love the angle from their jet though on the zip. She's actually on the zip hanging.
Yeah, she is.
That's a great angle. That's pretty funny.
Wow. It's a very interesting angle.
10 seconds left.
Almost got that pipes, but there's no time. There just isn't any time.
And that mall is gonna really make a lot of time.
One enemy remaining.
Spray the smoke, guys.
They win. They don't even have to kill Sova.
I mean, that was a pretty fair fight from both teams though, with both Vandals.
I'm glad everyone just sat still.
Yeah, everyone's kind of played slow there. I know both these teams are very smart though.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
either team, I feel like when one team makes a mistake, the other team really can pick up on it.
Mm-hmm.
So this should be a good game throughout.
Okay. Let's see. I think
Fusion now is
still. I mean, it's still a rough buy.
well, both teams are struggling with
The
econ.
riches. Yeah.
So which is kind of weird because it's usually one team always has a little bit more than the other, but.
So this time Reaper can buy and Fusion can't. Okay.
Early?
They're pushing up A now. Hold on.
could be a bait.
True. They could be at A just to make noise right now.
The one problem with the angle Reaper is holding is you have to actually watch two different angles.
It's watching two spots. It kind of forces you to flick.
But that's a little risky.
Now this is huge. I don't know if you see it, but they're doing a 2-2-2-1.
They shouldn't, and that's why they're gonna leave Fusion right there though. That little recon bot to pick up the stage. Because as soon as that goes off, I'm calling Reaper's gonna just run back over there.
Yep. I'm assuming they've made all their noise at A now, and they're about to explode on B, which it actually seems like they're doing. She found the mollies. Oh, she's shooting through the wall. I was like, dude, those noises, those aren't hitting right there.
Alright, and we did see a little. The other team does have a good post plant play because they all actually play back. They don't hold angles, which is smart. It's really smart.
They just need to play up the sound, and they're using the KO to kind of take their early fights here as well.
That's why Jermaine's also flanking them. Now, here Reaper's ice wall though is actually kind of big too.
Two, picked up 3 there.
One enemy remaining.
Suki finds another. Deep the stage.
Last player standing.
And I don't think
That's not enough time.
If Reaper wins that fight, I definitely go the other way. He dies, Sage dies, no one's gonna live there. All out death. But it's almost a great retake. Yeah, this is map 1.
Yep.
For the chat. This is map 1.
Kill mode is default.
Okay. Interesting here. I wonder if we've got forced into a save, which it seems like we have. We're gonna save here.
I mean, again, the other team also.
Viper next.
This seems like an odd game though so far. Because both teams again have extreme over amount of money.
No, yeah, because there isn't a lead. It's like if we pick up 2 rounds, they'll pick up 2 rounds. If we pick up a round, they pick up a round. So it's a really close game, and that's an interesting spot for our alarm
He
bot.
hasn't put down any of his mollies.
Get out of my way.
I wonder if he's saving you, Tom.
Okay, they're up now.
Jet's popping up, but did she also buy Vandal or she's saving? Ooh.
Saving here. Ooh,
Shorty kill gets that Jet all down, which is kind of big.
really big. A lot of damage.
A little bit of chip damage, so Shorty didn't do too much.
And he got killed immediately. Fall back off that.
Yeah,
Not with the shorty. Not with the shorty. Be careful on that. Now, do they switch?
I think that picked up the Sage.
Oh, little pocket. Unfortunate there.
Miss from Ish there. He is up against a Vandal, so different fire rate.
Yeah. I definitely almost caught that one tap there.
The big thing is AMC not rotating here, though.
I did find a weapon. So they're re-hitting. They're re-hitting A.
You gotta be careful of that Viper though coming up mid. Which I think she did a lot last time too. Which
That's a Vandal. That is a gun. Oh, that's weird. Ooh!
That's Spike.
The frenzy.
Spike down A.
Now, they're gonna have to destroy this wall
30
here.
seconds left.
But I think it's good because it's gonna push them out of the way. It forces the noise and it's gonna push them back. Okay, she's going up top.
Spike planted.
This is still very winnable for the other team too.
One enemy remaining.
Reaper finds
You
one.
know where the last one's at. And he gets shot
Ish
down.
closes it out on a save round.
On a save round too.
And now they can use this time to pick up guns as well.
They also did use a K we
Yep.
used the KJ.
We picked up 3 guns. That was a really good round.
That
Gun here.
Ish almost didn't defuse that.
My ult is ready.
Thankfully there's enough
It is
time.
Yeah.
But if let's say that was coming down to a couple seconds, that would have actually been close. Or maybe he did it on purpose. Timeout from I think they actually timed out last time a little bit early. Last time too, to adjust on their play. Because clearly the thing I've noticed about AMC though is last time when we played against this team, they always once in a while hit that Viper push up mid.
Yeah.
This time, clearly Reaper and Fusion picked up on that. That's where they're always watching mid. Which is smart, not giving up mid. Because when you give up mid, then that leaves you kind of almost like lock yourself into a site and they kind of can control the intel now. So
Okay. Can we just talk about how Dapper code revamp looks just real quick? It looks really good in the suit. Okay, still got 20 seconds. I know. We still got 20
yeah, we
seconds
got
on the
20
timer.
seconds.
I think we're looking pretty good here. I like the way we're playing together right now.
So far, I still don't think it's gonna run away. Either team's gonna like break apart yet. I think both teams are playing very well. And I think it comes down to that gunplay. It was a great job from AMC shooting with a little bit less overall guns. great shots by Ish, that sheriff. But huge picks. Also, just making sure that other team doesn't get too comfy with their Sage while
It's actually, yeah,
walking
no,
off.
for sure. And it's really huge to win on a save.
Yes. Because
Really?
you need to win that round.
Yeah.
That's the point of it. Your save round, you're kind of expecting to lose, but if you win, that's like a really
You
good
win, you
bonus.
pick up guns, you know, you're making money on top of that. Like, it's actually really good. And it seems like second Fusion gets off of B. They're running. They're running B. Oh, they're saving. Okay. They're running B. And you know what? Because they're saving and it's not impossible for them to lose, I think we can kind of play back a little bit because we have a little range right now.
Spike planted.
Main finds that one.
Flanked.
Oh, the main picks up two. Good shots through the box there. Reaper picks up the third.
I think Ish is trying to chase the
One
silver
enemy
as well.
remaining.
Oh, last one's silver, and that's a flop.
Closed it up. Dude, we got a round, man.
Jermaine over there popping off now with the Vandal. That was a great round for AMC. Again, it was a save round for the team, but other team's goal, I understood what their goal was, to try to get in quick, get the spike down, and then try to play post planet, because you clearly don't have as good guns. You're also trying to get guns down though. That's what they try to do to
Oh, wow.
AMC.
TC and J support. Wow. Yo, welcome to the stream. That's crazy. TC and J support.
It's great to see other teams, you know. Cheer. There's a great league. I really like it. It's fun to be all up in esports. It's also fun to watch.
I like this change, putting Fusion on A.
I think the thing is, the other team's getting too comfortable with Fusion being on the other side. Problem is, now since he's been over at A, they keep pushing B. So, but that's where Fusion has to just be patient and just know he needs to stay on A. They'll eventually push A.
Well, they
Because
can-
as soon as I know he's going to go over to B, they're going to go A.
Right. You can see the jet. Is that a pre-fire in here?
That's so dart.
Ooh.
Almost caught him with it. Well,
Welcome to my world.
A little left.
just a little too far off that right side.
The spraying
He's
is
spraying.
the spraying is crazy.
I mean,
Wait, that molly actually. I was gonna say that molly might work. Now
we've seen this happen
he's.
before.
I don't think she's in the cubby. I think she's actually out. Oh, Suki and Fusion pick up one. Oh,
And it was kind of big because that was the
One
Viper.
enemy remaining.
good shots there.
Last one being silver with his
And the wall. Will he be forced to bring the
No,
ult
he-
out?
And
And Suki closes it. Yeah. Wow.
let's make sure we defuse. Alright, they're just making sure that we get the ults to the right people. That little extra point with defusing. Great retake.
That retake
spraying,
was amazing.
Just spraying through the smoke.
I know like it's weird to just spray so much, but it works.
I mean, you can sometimes get those lucky hits, like it hit the Viper.
Tab. That's what we're looking like.
Yeah, that's the econ is now switching up a little. The
Yeah.
econ has gone favor to AMC with a lot more money, which makes it really rough for the other team, especially that they're kind of full buying. I want to say kind of because they have a sheriff, but I mean, if Silver hits a shot and he hits a shot, it's just as deadly as a Vandal. Reaper should be a little careful about here.
Okay, so he's up pipes, and he actually did dodge that, so they might know he's there, but it's not guaranteed. And I actually find it hilarious what he just said, because look where Fusion is.
Yep. Oh, does some damage to the Sage. Of course, Sage is just gonna might heal herself, or she could save it for a teammate because it's more effective at healing teammates.
Okay, so
As we just
AO
watched.
is right under pipes, and I think he hears Reaper, actually.
Maybe it's
Either that, or he might know one is pipes. Oh, they know. They know. They know
yeah, he
for
should
sure.
drop.
Yeah.
Um,
Good friend. I'm so happy he didn't ego peek and he just moved. It's best to play your life,
he-
especially at
he
Sage.
definitely hears that silver gun.
So you can hit by that knife there.
Nowhere to run!
Ooh. I'll
And
get out.
Jermaine's gonna have to run around.
Oh, Jermaine. Hey, he got the KO.
I'm surprised he gets one while being chased down with the silver ult, but now Ish going down mid, and they also have a Sage ult, so it's gonna go back to a 4v5, and they're gonna watch mid to make sure that Viper still doesn't claim that
30
mid area.
seconds left.
Only got 28 seconds though, so that you know the other team's gonna push through hard, and they're actually gonna push mid.
They're stacking now. They're actually running B long now, and going up pipes. I think it'd be best for Fusion here to just not show himself. Oh, where is Suki? He found one
10
this time.
seconds left.
And Fusion gets a Sage, which that's
Spike
spiked down.
down B.
Good shot. I mean,
And
he
that
did
one's around.
great damage. And then
one's
get out
around.
the way.
His killjoy
Reaper
That
might
was-
get shot in the back.
Last
Reaper does
player
get shot in the
standing.
back.
That's okay. That was perfect. That went so well for them.
Great job with patience. Patience of Fusion, just making sure he stays on his site. That's a great job about playing a Sentinel. But great patience. The other team also had a lot of patience too. I gotta give them credit to that too. Just wait, because it gets stressful as soon as you hear like 30 seconds remaining. You gotta make a plan. And
You have to.
The other team did come up with a plan, but I think the problem was they used so much util on A.
Yeah, and we forced them to, and I like that.
Yeah.
We dropped an ult on A, 2 KO knives. Only thing we had there was the jet smoke.
Yeah.
Are they up? They're all above.
They're all above me. It's really fun to think about.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh boy.
That was
And
really bad.
again, losing the Viper with her ult is always, it just hurts. It
Mm-hmm.
hurts because people can be caught out positioning
Spike
back with
planted.
Reaper.
I mean, this is still definitely winnable.
It's winnable. Again, very rough.
If they isolate the ones here,
Which I don't think the other team's gonna let them.
that's true. That's actually
The
a really
other
good
team
point.
I will give them credit to is they play very smart, making sure they don't let them isolate ones, and they're not gonna peek out on aggressive angles.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna have Jet watch probably long, maybe not. Oh, great shot by Suki.
Last player standing.
Two great
What's up,
shots.
dude? Almost finds a
On the
third.
three.
But
I mean,
hey, that was still a really good round.
getting guns down still in the 2v5 is still great.
I mean, and the other team's money isn't looking too pretty either.
I mean, it's pretty even. For the most part, not really. The Jet's at 0, perfect 0.
Yep.
So, and the Viper's not gonna have enough to buy a Vandal. I think one of them bought it maybe for them.
Yeah.
So they're gonna have a full loadout. We're gonna have a full pretty much loadout. So this is gonna be who has pretty much the better util use and aim. And we'll see how this round goes.
Suppressing.
All right.
I got
So
destroyed.
I got destroyed. So that's intel still. It doesn't. We don't know how many are there, but it's still intel.
Toxin screen down.
So he gets picked off. I mean, no, Reaper gets picked off. So
Yep.
he gets a kill.
Oh, where? Oh, he peeked mid? I'm gonna assume?
Yeah, he
That's where his
died.
next is? Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting, okay.
The other team is actually pushing.
They're going long now, yep. Now we've used a good amount of...
Util, and Fusion doesn't have mollies pre-placed.
Interesting.
And they're getting an all orb.
Will we be able to catch one?
Oh, great shot by
Wow, that was
Edge.
a really good shot, man.
Placing swarm grenade out. Spike
It
planted.
doesn't do any damage to Sage, though. It was, I mean, it was a good idea to try to, you know, late place it, but it didn't get
It didn't
good
do
job.
much. But again, trying different things instead of doing the same thing over and over again, it might work out well. It's a rough type for the retake here just because, well, that might work.
Swarm grenade out.
Because that...
A lot of damage. And it pushed him out! What? That was really smart there.
One enemy remaining.
That's the Viper down. Viper kills Jermaine with her molly. And great shots by Ish. Ish with great aim this time.
Wow. The idea to save the molly for back yellow.
I had a feeling we were gonna tell that. Like, what we saw with the Sage Ice Wall clearly didn't work,
Right.
but he used that back yellow one that
Last round
because
before
they
the
knew
switch.
one of them likes to play back there. And
And that's been the fall of some of the
yeah,
team.
it's been the KO's back there flashing, really strong flash. I gotta give him. That's a really good flash. But that time AMC picks up on it with the mollies. Good job for Fusion to figure that out. And a unique way to use the intel, almost like a Brim molly.
Yeah.
Just instead you're throwing it.
I mean, late mollies are great. You know, pre-placed are cool, but I think because pre-placed are so expected now,
Standing ahead.
when you throw them and you're throwing them at them, it's kind of like, whoa. Now we actually have to be on our toes for this molly here. Oh, what a great angle. That would have been a really good angle had he hit one.
Now, I think we're gonna have a couple flankers, or Reaper
We're
might
playing
flank.
retake here.
I mean, we do have a KJ.
I was about to say, we have KJ out, which is perfect. And the best part about it is they just dropped Viper ult. So the KJ ult will, if they stay in that Viper ult, it's going to detain them, and we're going to be able to kind of counter that.
I really do like how they're as much as I know that they're giving their positions away. Spraying through the smoke though, you can get lucky shots, bro.
Now, does Viper stay in it?
I think that it's a KO safe in that corner. No, I don't think it is.
No, it covers all of it. It covers everything.
Suppressed.
Now, it's gonna push a few out. Oh! He got it
You
half.
gotta have.
And they're stalling!
Oh my
Player standing.
Oh, he got it just... Wow!
Oh my goodness, what a play from them.
Switching
and only the
sides.
last second kill, but that doesn't matter. Great play. I mean, good Sova there from the Sova to stop Ish, but Ish just got that.
He got it
Just got that.
And even with Fusion, he also just got it like a second. It
was very-
completed.
that
He
came out
went
just
down.
Milliseconds right there. And it's just a great play.
Jeez, man. Really good.
Ish to go. I mean, when Ish is popping off, though, he's doing amazing, so I can't disagree with you there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we've seen some great shots from Jermaine, Ish, Suki. Fusion
They're
was
all
great.
cooking today.
Fusion was great util use, too.
They are all
Reaper.
cooking.
Rifle wall up mid.
Oh,
Did that make it?
this is the mid to B.
You gotta be careful, though, behind them.
Goes down, but was one behind.
Yeah, one came
Oh,
behind.
it was a distraction play. Now, Jermaine's in a very interesting spot here because they know he's here, but it gave them all of A.
Yeah, see, talking about having that mid control, he doesn't have full mid control, but he's a nuisance because he's by himself. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
he's just there. And they're playing
Reaper
very.
finds that. What a play! He's behind him. He did do good damage.
Yeah.
Classic's weird.
Classic is a little weird. He did do good damage. Didn't get a headshot off him, sadly, but.
Now no one's on a flank either, and we're even on numbers here.
Oh, she's good. Oh, he's back time to him. What the heck is.
What is going on? He's
Last
got a
player
half.
standing. One enemy remaining.
Reload.
Oh! Reaper wins those? I actually didn't think he was gonna win that, but credit the Reaper. Great shots. Great shots. And they have a lot of energy and they're feeling it. That was great to
This is
see.
amazing.
We love the energy.
This is an amazing rematch. I can't.
It's a
lie.
great rematch. I want to, because last time it was close. This time, I mean, it's still plenty of rounds that can go, so I'm not gonna say anything. But great. That was a fun round to watch.
That was a really fun
It was
round.
chaotic though. It was chaotic.
Hugging each other, they baited each other.
I think who was it? Suki just ran up the Viper.
Yeah.
It was really weird. We go AMC.
so they don't see any, but their Sova and their Sage is orange right now.
Scanning ahead.
The Sova has a Marshall.
That recon
Marshall,
dart.
though?
Oh,
How's Jermaine in kitchen again?
how did he do this?
Oh, they know now. He still gets one. He got the Marshall though, which in my opinion is better because it's long.
Yeah, it kind of forces them up a little bit, which I really think is a good play. And
You get the mollies.
oh, that's our Sage wall. I was gonna say, and their Sage wall got a little messed up there. We're red now.
Oh, you want me to peek up? That's the difference though between their defense and our defense. I mean,
We don't have that flat that we can just peek out off of.
yes, but also we don't get post
One enemy remaining.
1v1.
Last player standing.
Do
And-
they have time?
Yes.
Yes, they do.
But that's what I'm talking about. They didn't need a peek. When Reaper peeked out that long, you don't need to do that. I know you're not care with the flash, but again, you don't need to peek that. You
Right.
can play off a sound and just let them move around.
Definitely.
It's
And
okay.
I think also, you know, he's Sage. I think as the Sage, let somebody else take yellow and you play main because you can heal from far away. So if your person on yellow is getting damaged and cover, you can still heal them and
Yeah.
they can still play behind yellow and support from there. But good execution. Just
So I'm
got a
assuming
little
we're on
sloppy.
a full- I'm assuming we're on a full save. They have Vandal. Oh, a little
They're
weird.
bonusing as well. Well,
It's kind of all over the place.
this is interesting.
Their Sage definitely walled off.
Okay,
Great shot
look,
from
Jermaine
Jermaine.
got that one.
Spray through that smoke, guys. You got him. They're actually clear yellow. They have all a sight really.
They do. Now where are they planning? Okay, that's not. It's not planning for main, so they have to kind of stab the B here. They have to be on site. Oh, that wall may.
I think that wall killed Fusion. That was a little funny to watch though.
Poison's off.
Yeah.
No, they haven't. I hope their Sage actually used their wall.
Oh, flank.
Last player standing.
What was that?
But again, what I'm talking about, AMC's a little antsy on post plant. They gotta calm down. They're a little antsy. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. The other team, I think, has a great post plant where you kind of wait, but AMC did a good job, you know, adjusting to that.
We're out. We're very out.
But
We're
yeah,
very out. We had full opportunity to plant from main.
Yeah.
And kind of hold the same type of angles because you know we still have recon. We have Sova, and we have ears. So, you know we can hear.
Yeah.
When they go to defuse, and we could peek out at
I
a
think
certain.
they just gotta calm down. I'm saying you can still push out when you know you can get a kill like a refract. But on post plant, listen for the spike to go off. They might fake it. They could do that.
Poison orb emitting.
That's good.
And Reaper actually wins that fight.
Good amount of damage though.
Reaper, in my opinion, is very important with that Sage wall.
The Sage Wall specifically, because they can plan for main so safely.
He's gonna get his
My
ult.
ultimate is ready.
Well, now he has to stay alive.
Can I have two flanking with the KJ turret? Might see them. That was a
good
good. That was a
knife.
good KO knife.
That was a really good knife. Oh, Jermaine caught the flank. Huge. Wait, this is actually pretty huge here.
Because they still got
Oh,
a
there's one
minute.
more flank.
They still got a minute. They can rotate off.
Good refrag by Ish. They're getting off. Now, I think they're both picking up on it. So yes, the other team is starting to actually... But we have to commit to A here.
Yeah, you gotta commit. They're trying to run over there too to contest and not let us get too comfortable.
They're coming up these stairs.
Jermaine goes down.
One enemy remaining.
And I'm not gonna lie, that got me a little worried when I saw Suki and Ish line up there, running out at the same time. But good refrag,
Good
from
refrag
by Suki. We also have 4 ults.
Yep.
We have a KO.
And all these ults are perfect.
Sova
for
ult,
post.
great for post. I mean, Jaden's supposed to be good for after post match just to revive someone that went down or during the impact if they want to re-hit something.
We have this to keep them off.
And the KO ult just to stop their Viper ult if they try to like use that for post or something.
Yep. Actually, that's a good point. But I wonder if their Viper is gonna insta ult on A.
I mean, she could do that. It doesn't look like that. They look like they're hard rushing down A.
Oh.
Which, if Jermaine hears, he does go down from the jet ult.
Standing ahead.
Now the entire team is picked up on their flank, and it's kind of an all-out very long range. I
There's
think
a
Reaper,
lot of
Reaper
damage
needs to
there.
heal. Reaper needs to heal himself.
He needs to move.
Fusion.
Healing.
He's gonna heal Fusion.
Because you get more out of the heal.
Your duty is
Yep,
not
a little
over.
risky to heal out in the open, but it doesn't look like he's gonna.
That was a good flash.
It was a good flash, but none of AMC is actually watching.
Alright, we need to get the wall down here.
Yeah, it's kind of keep the Reaper as 16 HP to get that wall down.
Wall raised.
I was so nervous for that wall. I thought it was gonna pick him up.
And their KO's not gonna flame, so
See how they all moved? I love that. And they're actually holding the exact same angle as the other team. Because Suki still has both of his blinds. No, they don't have anybody on the flank though.
dude, this is pressing each other on holding angles though. Like Suki,
can
okay,
play off your blind,
Suki
dog.
does not need to push up here.
Nowhere to run!
One enemy
Okay.
remaining.
That was our.
Make sure we don't friendly fire with that. And a great job. I think the one thing you can take out of that, Suki needs to not peek out on that. As much as
Match point.
they won that round, and I love seeing him happy.
I think Suki should have pushed
Is
off
that-
of his.
Is it 2 timeouts? I forgot the timeout. I don't know the
I'm not
timeout
sure.
rules.
We're not
But
by the way.
it's another timeout. Suki needs to do what their KO's doing, which bouncing off that flash and then peeking out would have made an easier kill on that Sova. It did. It didn't
What are
matter.
you talking about? Ah!
You can clearly see Reaper is feeling it. He's probably the most energetic on the team.
Do you see Suki hitting the Roblox moves?
Yeah.
If you're in the campus center and you're watching from the lounge. If you want to see their antics live, just go to the window of the esports room. You see them having a great time. They're actually going in. But yeah, from that last round, Suki should have played off his blinds because he did have two.
Utilizing that util a little bit more. Just a little.
And I know he knows how to pop flash and have it go behind him and all that. So.
I mean, the only mistake I've seen with util so far that was big, we haven't seen Suki. I don't think he get flash anyone. That's always been a joke with him. The biggest mistake was Reaper stage walling Fusion up, and Fusion really confused of where he was.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll talk about that after the game. That was pretty funny.
That was. It was unfortunate because he just looks up and you see the very top.
When you have that happen to you, you kind of start you're scared in the corner and you start getting levitated. Like, what's going on? And then you look around and you're like, oh no, and then you're dead. But it's 3 ults versus 3 ults. We used our silver ult there. Do I think the silver ult was a little overkill?
They actually have Viper ult here, and KO can continue to shut the door. Whoa!
Super close of hitting Suki, and they back out immediately. But I think that's because of the Viper ult.
Right. Okay. They might be moving the other team. They have, oh, never mind.
Well, those early shots
did kind of give up their position a little bit.
kind of gives up their position a little
They're
bit.
sending Fusion first, huh?
I think having Suki go first is the biggest.
That's our wall up too. 'Cause if we get the Sage wall up, Plan's gonna go down.
And there's a Viper ult.
Oh, dude,
They're trying to close the game out. Now the careful thing that if you remember last time was Jet went up top. Jet went up top on top of yellow during this ult. They gotta be careful that doesn't happen again.
Enemy down.
Okay.
Did you hit with a knife? Something happened
I'm actually
there.
not even sure here.
Res.
Oh, Jermaine.
Run.
Jermaine dies. But that's our ult. Okay? Guys, run. Just run.
No,
It will detain them.
If you hold the KJ ult, it will stop it.
Player standing.
It will detain them.
I think it got him. It got
Wait,
him.
is this it?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! They win from the KJ ult!
What a clutch KJ ult from Fusion.
And GG's.
I mean, that's game 1. They didn't win the whole thing. That's game 1.
Wow.
But they go up.
Let's look at the scoreboard real quick.
Because they did lose. They lost Icebox last time. Was it 13-11? They almost came back. It was a little rough util use. That time, they dumped 3 ults there, but they were going for close game. It was a gamble. They put all that into that final round for a gamble, which it came down to a couple seconds left. But a great, just overall, all their ults. That was an intense last round, but great performance from AMC for game 1. And we'll take a break for game 2.
Yeah, not much to say. That was really good.
It was really good and really entertaining to watch.
The things that they mainly slipped up on were small things that are easily corrected and stuff we probably recently mentioned. So we're just gonna take this quick break and come back for game 2. It was a really good game. Let's get GGs in the chat. Okay. Game 2. Sorry. Game 2.
Lotus.
Interesting.
But you have not seen Lotus at all?
I've been wanting to see it this whole time. I actually really enjoy Lotus.
We don't know how either team will play it.
I really like Lotus.
I enjoy Lotus. I play Neon.
Is Lotus our pick? I think Lotus is our pick.
Lotus is our pick, and Reaper over Neon I would love, because I play with him all the time. And if you watch me play Neon, it doesn't mean that his inspiration is from me. That's not what I'm saying. But I think Neon's wall, or especially for going to one of the sites, is just really, really good. Reach, I think, is also a great pick for Initiator. I also would say, though, Fade would also be really good on Lotus with her dog, especially going B, which is in the middle. I know with Ish, we talked about, he's gone back and forth. He loves to play Astra, and the reason why he likes to play Astra, though, is a combo with the Reaper's Raise, the pull. He also thought about playing Harbor, but again, you're taking away the pull. You do get a longer wall, but it matters how you want to play the game. They're picking Chamber. We played with Revamp.
Choose
We know
your
Chamber
agent.
is decent on this map too. Jermaine's gonna go on Sky, and Suki at Breach, Astra, Raze, and a KJ.
Now I don't know who all is a top pick, excuse me, for Lotus or anything like that. But I actually think that these are some pretty solid
I
cards.
think these are really solid picks. I also think that even for the other team's the Omen picks, not that bad at all either. I think Omen, we've seen some good Omens too. I think both teams being very similar. Maybe the difference being there's the smokes being Astra and Omen, and then us not. We have a duelist. Both teams have both teams have one duelist. I keep on thinking Chamber's a duelist.
Because he kind of is.
He's not. He's a sentinel. I'm pretty sure if I remember right.
Yeah. But I mean, it's almost like he
His
is.
intel is so much towards a duelist, where it's like.
Okay, defense again. Right? Yeah, defense again.
Yeah, we got defense for assessment.
I wonder what the setup's gonna be here.
Yeah, I'm curious what the setup is.
I'm sure he knows some pretty sick spots. I'm thinking of a chamber spot on the doorway because there's like that little lip there. Maybe that can make a one-way cage or something. I don't know. I think KJ is still a way better pick over chamber, but
I mean, they also have a cage. They have 2 sentinels. The team has 2 sentinels, but again. Now this grenade is so common.
wait.
I don't have to boost him back. Oh. I mean, he did Danker, and they both do go out with well.
I take them out.
Okay, so we lost numbers early here, but I think this is. I mean, of course, this is more like a feel out round.
Yeah, this is really just a feel out round.
Blinded.
Good to just use it to cross.
Last player
Oh,
standing.
okay.
So, again, pistol round. I don't know if either team's planning on playing this. We have not seen either team play
Spike
this.
planted.
Oh boy,
Well, he hit. I mean, he hit those though.
he hit those.
Drop the turret. Let him watch him. Oh, he didn't even get blinded.
But he left to his right, which actually all 3 of them were to his left.
Okay, did that push out?
I mean, it was an
Interesting.
aggressive push. I think if Reaper wins that 1v1, if Reaper wins that, he has control of that box now, which is really rough because now he can watch the angle and now like they can push further up.
Yeah.
That.
I mean, it is interesting because, he's buying full util, and the gun difference may have been the deciding factor for that push there because he dinked the Raze, but the Raze had a ghost and it does 105, and he had no shield or
Yeah,
anything.
all she has to do is just click you in the head.
It's a 2-1-1 split. That's a 3-1-1 split. Sorry. No, they just took a lot of early damage here.
Usually one shot from the team.
Oh, what just happened?
Ish.
Okay, so
people died.
Yeah,
Real
yeah.
quick.
Reaper gets down. Fusion picked up one. Who else picked up one?
I don't even know.
I think
Ish
Suki
died,
picked up one,
but
and then Ish
hurt
died.
Ish actually really hurt the chamber with the classic.
Okay, that's
Grenade
nice
picked up
down.
another one.
Spike down.
Good.
It's a
Good
Spectre,
turn
it's
to
a
move.
Spectre versus a Frenzy.
One enemy remaining.
Good on Suki for picking that up there.
Here.
And they know he's here. Oh,
Be careful. No, I don't think anyone's actually watching that. Oh, this stun's gonna hurt me. This stun's gonna...
Thrifty.
Great stun by Suki.
really good
I think
stun.
Suki, no. I don't even know who got that.
I don't know what happened just now. But we won the round.
People died within like
Yeah,
2 seconds.
yeah, but we won the round, and we agree. Lotus is such a good map. I think it's probably my favorite 3-site map.
I understand when some people don't like it. It's a 3-site map, but also some people usually don't like the map because it's new. And you don't know the map, so it seems odd to you. But I actually quite enjoy it. And I think it's an interesting map. I like the rotating doors. They can be punishing, but they also can be really fun to use. Or you control with them and just spam them.
Grenade.
Oh, that's gonna.
Oh!
What?
Wow, that was such a smart nade.
What? I was about to catch it like a baseball.
Oh, they did change the
And
the
also
smoke
they did
thing,
change
too.
the breakable door. I'll notice where it doesn't almost like create a lot of dust.
Destroyed.
Yeah, that's a very interesting spot.
Now,
that
I'm
Chamber's
assuming
holding.
Chamber's gonna have it right on your head with the pistol.
Yeah.
Also, their raise is coming through B. Yep. They're focusing on C. They aren't C anymore. They are going to A. But thankfully, Ish is over there to listen for noise.
He's gonna.
And
I wonder if they're
and
gonna hit the
He
door.
has to hear that.
Flash out.
Don't take that with the Spectre. Now, see this raise? This raise is in that little cubby area.
Vision.
Oh! Ooh.
Great shot from
Spike
Ish.
down.
And he has
A.
Spike.
I mean, the Rays did kill, I forgot who he killed. I think it was Jermaine and at
30
B with the
seconds left.
shorty. They just had to hold Spike.
Play
I
with
mean,
the door a little bit. That might be a gun there.
No need to play two guys. They're farming all orb. Honestly, they're playing one shot if they also don't peek. It's not like they're saving, but I think they're going to run out and try to get a kill. Good stun.
One enemy
That gets
remaining.
both of them. Of course, he doesn't not know that. She has a shorty, so she's just going to be up against the box. I would.
Everyone's kind of
Shorty can jump scare you though sometimes, and she just runs up into her spawn.
Shorty
and
does
stay-
magical damage sometimes. Sometimes
Shorty,
it's really
Shorty can either hit you for
No, Captain
13 or it
Nemesis.
can hit you for 100.
Leave it to
and
me.
like
I'll rough them up.
very consistent, but it's fun. It's fun. gun.
It's a fun gun. Great play though. Ish still staying on the other side. Great flick from Ish.
Shots were amazing, and I think he was in a really good position because he saw them first both times.
Yeah, he put himself in a, even though it seemed like it would be a bad spot, he's kind of out in the open, not
Yeah.
much of a wall he can use, but it was kind of an off angle where it just worked for
Placing
him.
alarm bot.
I'm pretty sure with Breach's stun, I could be wrong here, but I think he can actually stun Fusion's util and he can see where it all is. I could be very wrong on it, but I think it does stun it. Well, at least the
Ooh, they're aggro on this one. They destroyed. This is gonna be a retake play here.
Yeah, you're gonna have to retake here. Oh,
Interesting that we lose that because we can see the gun barrel first, but I mean I don't know.
Time to
Could be
hunt.
unfortunate.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, this is
I
kind
hope
of.
he saw the first.
Spike planted.
Oh my! Once again,
I'll
this is-
destroy.
I don't know who to spectate in these situations, man.
A lot going on.
Satchel out.
Last player standing.
And it's gonna be rough for Ish to try to come back on, unless he has a good util
Not
here.
impossible though, but they might be moving here.
Well, I mean, if they both hold angles further back, I see why it's gonna be rough for Ish.
Recovering it.
And he gets caught jumping.
Well, also he was pulling out his gun as well. 'Cause
Yeah.
he went knife out, but he's so close. I mean, it's not even gonna make much.
I
of a
mean,
difference.
almost great retake there, but just came up a little short. Where if you win that fight against Breach, or if you win, if I think it was Reaper wins that fight against Soma, that's what it comes down to. Though, winning your 1v1s once in a while wins that fight. And of course, you have times where your player though can hit multiple shots and get multiple kills though.
Sentry.
Oh,
I feel like I don't know if Fusion actually has a real setup, or if he's kind of feeling it out.
I would try to put the mollies up against this.
I
back.
think I think you'd go up against the wall because default is in
My
both
ult's
those
not
corners
ready.
up against that wall.
You want to play? Let's
I
play.
wouldn't take that. Okay, but that was a risky grenade for just a little bit. It did chip the chamber a little bit.
Yep.
But this time, instead of splitting, the other team is 5 stacking. Ian with the blind ready. And
Breaking the
Jimmy-
door.
They could, I mean,
They might be crossing. They might be trying to cross.
it does not look like this. Either.
Oh, nope,
Flooding
nope.
through double doors.
Boom bot would be really good. Ooh. They're gonna need the team. They might actually have to play retake here. Wow.
I mean, Ish is in a really rough spot.
This actually goes down there.
It's just a situation
Spike
where,
planted.
again, winning those gunfights, there's a good push. And pulling a knife out, you didn't actually
Last player
drop.
standing.
I was almost kind of like assuming none of them would play back there, but. Dang it, he's gonna see the shoulder first. They gotta make sure they're clearing corners. That was the problem last time playing against them. They're not clearing in certain corners, even though they're on defense first. That drop, I know not all the time people will go in there because why would you go there? You kind of put yourself in a little weird spot because you don't have the height advantage, but still you might catch someone off guard like that. AMC, I'm assuming is gonna go on a save round, but what maybe do they think they can do about this? Well, post plant so far has been a little iffy. On this so far.
They've been so up. They make it kind of hard to retake.
Blinded.
Whoa!
Blind with the judge. They get that ish, but they get
Good. I mean, it was a good refrag, but that was such a good entry in my opinion.
I mean, again, they don't have to hard push. They want guns now.
Flash though.
Yeah.
One tapping.
Oh, still great shots.
Doing damage
Spike
now.
planted. Last player standing.
Oh,
Where did Vision get a vandal? Look away from him, and then he just randomly. And I know that's
One
not
went down.
Yeah, the one tried to flank. I mean, Fusion's goal here, I think, would be to drop guns. And I'm assuming it's the SD. Yeah.
Their Omen. It's actually kind of clicking.
The Omen is picking it up this game. So I don't know what I can say AMC is doing wrong. Either they're playing too far up, or they're not giving themselves enough room to play back. You know what I mean? Like you said, or they can't, like, if they have to fall off site. I mean, A is a hard site to try to get out of though, because you have only the zip line really to get out of.
Placing alarm bomb. Placing
Where
swarm
we-
grenade.
Well, I just think when we're
Alarm
kind of
bomb
like,
out.
you know, play
Placing
post
swarm
plant
grenade.
on defense, A is like really rough to get out of.
Yeah.
Because the only way up, unless you're like Omen, Jet, any movement that can go up that ramp, you can't really get out of it. I mean, you have 5 ults though you can play off of. That's one thing.
True.
They have an Omen and Raze ult, but that's like,
Alarm bomb down.
This might be a retake play here.
I mean, I would play retake, especially
Turret destroyed.
no one's up there yet, but I like
Placing
the.
swarm grenade.
Yeah, they're gonna play retake with the.
Spike planted.
That does destroy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Reaper also found one.
Right there. Right there. Blinding.
I like that most of their shotgun problems come from arrays.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
Great play from the breach, but that's where you guys can't let them have a 1v1. They kind of all pushed out one at a time, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That's a little frustrating to watch, but that's what I talked about last game. You gotta push together to make sure he can't do it, like make a play out of that.
That was rough. That was very
That
rough.
should have been their round, especially after using 2 ults there. No, how many ults did they use? I think for that round, I thought they had multiple ults. Did they use like four ults?
Turret out.
I don't. Unless I was looking at the map too much, I don't recall seeing Jermaine's ult go out.
I swear they all had ults. Chad, if you're able to answer that.
Yeah, let us know.
Let us know.
I did see the breach. I know we tried to take. I did do the KJ.
But I mean, if that's true, then
I
that's
thought
a huge,
the other raises ult.
that's a huge loss though. You lost 4 ults.
Well, it was almost a win.
It was almost a win,
I
but
think right there we needed to do the double. We needed a double swing.
oh, risky just running around with a grenade out.
But it's with the wide swing, you know, with Valorant players, they like to shoot as soon as they see somebody. The wide swing, by the time you actually line up with them, your gun's already messed up, and you're shooting everywhere except for straight.
Now here's
Okay,
the
so there's the
Astral.
Astral. Okay. Oh! Oh!
Lied.
One enemy remaining.
Oh my gosh!
What? That was insane.
Oh my gosh!
And that's
the
why-
collateral.
And that's exactly why I get nervous watching these guys line up like that. That is the exact reason.
The collateral was.
I
Wow.
mean, that collat gets the morale up, which is actually a key thing for this team. They need to keep the morale up because as soon as they start getting down, they start performing not so hot. But what an amazing double
Oh my
collat
goodness.
with a sheriff shot. Great job by Fusion there, dropping, I think it was a 4-bomb. That was insane. Little speechless, really.
Turret out.
Put him on the sheriff, man. Put
Yeah.
him on the
Alarm
sheriff.
bomb out.
Yo.
Placing swarm grenade.
I like the molly. I didn't even think about that, but the molly ball.
Yeah.
Here.
Now that team's kind of playing split a little bit. A 3-2.
Concealment.
He's hoping one plays aggressive.
Yeah. I was so nervous about that satchel pushing him out.
Concealment.
Okay, so that's interesting that he used those stars so early. I mean, it keeps him off for sure. But
Ghost, a good job just getting out of there. I mean, Ish is really showing how much Astra though can buy time.
feet!
Pulling them in.
oh,
Ish gets to kill the judge. And that pole also gets one too. Ish needs to back off, which is smart. I'm surprised after a breach all hits them, they're the ones that actually come up with 2 kills.
right.
Ooh, and again, not having them need to peek out too much. Again, don't get antsy here. I think they're a little antsy. They don't need to peek out.
Saw that KJ's head there too.
I think he's trying to heal. It's not
Hello?
healing.
30
Because I
seconds
think he's on
left.
elevated to like surface. It's just not on the heal. They have 30 seconds left. It looks like they're gonna rotate over to A.
Yeah, that definitely not time.
And yeah, Omen's gonna TP A. And I'm assuming they're gonna just pick up on that. I mean, the biggest play would be Omen TPing A and then faking it and going C, but
Spike
that'd be really
planted.
weird already having your teammates rotate.
You won't even have enough time either. What?
Yeah, I mean, if you hit the jump shot, that'd have been insane.
I would have been so impressed. I can't even lie.
I mean, the kid is playing back. Omen gets picked off.
I honestly, this just was doing so
They
good
gotta get rid of the
distracting.
KJ
They needed to get on that earlier. I would have tried to have it.
Last player standing.
Ooh.
One enemy remaining.
The thing is, they have a KJ. You should know that there's gonna be mollies.
I think that they needed to at least get it half when Ish was still distracting. I know they had that Omen, but I feel like Omen was down for a very long time.
With Ish distracting, I think what could have happened there was if Ish backed off a little bit, didn't get picked off, and KJ hears him defusing.
But I mean, even still, because he was watching for the swing out.
Yeah.
One of them,
It puts
Suki could
pressure
have got
on
a half. Suki could have got a half before he was like, okay, I need to get off because I'm about to die. And then they could have swapped.
Well, even if he didn't get it half, it puts pressure on them. Now it hears them defusing. They're setting up the noise. They have to push forward.
Yeah. Oh, he's very far.
The other team is playing a 1-1-3, but we'll see how it works out. It seems like the other team likes to feel out where AMC is playing.
Mm-hmm.
Bitch, ratting around the spots to the judge.
Need that back.
Using that to get out of there.
Good shots. Ooh.
And a quick pick. Again, they gotta make sure, even though taking aggressive angles, don't take too, like Ish about to peek mid with a judge.
Oh
and
my
he
gosh.
wins that with a flick and a heal from Jermaine immediately to put him back up to that decent amount of health. Not too much, but it saves him from being a one tap.
Spike is still their spawn. They actually have no idea where they want to initiate.
Yeah, they're kind of, what they're hoping for, I think, is AMC getting too antsy, and I hope AMC just doesn't move much and holds their spots. They're good where they're at. Fusion's at C, he does not need to move, and then Suki and Reaper being at A don't need to move yet. That Omen smoke should let them know that they are
30
running
seconds
over
left.
him. Swing out.
Oh, go back in.
Spike down.
Gonna bounce
A.
off the thing, cover the bomb. Okay. I didn't even know. I thought it was a
10 seconds left.
4v2.
Spike planted. One enemy
Okay,
remaining.
good. I'm glad he messed up on that.
And almost, good job winning that round, but again, they almost didn't do, you know, a double peak on that. Good job winning that round. Good shots from Jermaine. And overall, good job on AMC being a little bit patient. But I think there's a couple things to fully confirm they're going to win that round. Is not solo peeking each and letting them have a chance.
Yep. That was scary. I actually didn't know that it was a 4v2 at the end because I saw Chamber. I was like, Chamber's still alive?
The Chamber was still kind of peeking. What they were hoping for is AMC wanting to go flank and stuff, which they just held their sights. There's no need for them to flank. The times I don't even think they've tried to flank on Lotus yet. I mean, Lotus isn't the easiest map to flank on.
So many sites, so
Yeah.
many places to go, and then
You want
most
to
of the
play?
flank is
Let's
very
play.
So you're gonna have a Chamber all. I mean, unless Jermaine. If I was Jermaine's the one I think like to peek the op out the most though.
But he's rocking dead right now.
You should run.
That's this for JR. Oh my gosh!
And again, getting a couple picks off still. Ish, I think, is gonna get contained. No, he doesn't.
Spike's down, but they have numbers.
Defuse the spike.
They're gonna know two are over there.
One enemy remaining.
Oh my
Where
goodness!
did Reaper
Oh
come
my
from?
goodness!
Where did he come from? I mean, great play from Ish not getting too nervous and using that hole with the judge to just get a couple out of that. Great job from Ish. They're really
Last round
punishing
in the
on
half.
You have so much time in the KJ. Oh, people would assume like second it goes down, you gotta run. But what is it, like 5 seconds?
No, it's more. I think it's like 50. It's
I
like,
got enough time
It's
to
a
go
lot
into
of
the astral
time.
form.
It's a lot of time.
and I've made mistakes before like that. But like Ish right there knew they were gonna start force pushing in like that,
Yep.
and he punished them for that. He really did.
Like the suck got off a little late, but he still caught 2 with it.
He caught one.
Oh, he caught one with the
and-
suck, and then a
And he
good
actually
shot.
did
to
a
the right.
lot of damage. He killed. I think the KJ did a lot of damage through another one piece smoke.
Recovering it.
But great job playing retake there.
There.
Are they
Yeah.
both playing tree? Whoa.
It's a little interesting, but I feel like playing tree. If you have control of tree, though, it's still a problem for the other team.
Spike down
was weird.
A. Spike
That's big
planted.
though. Getting that KJ down.
Yep. Especially as she's throwing her mollies.
Promise Ish. I think they know Ish is stuck out there.
He is, yeah.
I mean, he can do a pole stun. Don't play too aggressive though. I mean, or just really play aggressive.
Oh, look right!
No, you don't have to worry
They're
about
dead, they're dead, they're dead, they're dead.
Last player standing.
And just that was a little bit of mistakes. KJ is already dead. You don't need to shoot the mollies. That's a waste of time. But two, if Jermaine looks right and
Switching
sees that omen,
sides.
that's another kill, and you get a win. There's a couple of rounds that AMC lost that they could have won. They really could have won. And it was just
Yeah.
little mistakes. It's just the little things. But those little things. I mean, they bring it to a 5-7 half. That's not awful at all. I don't know how their attack's gonna look or what they're planning on with their attack. But a 5-7 half is
This is still anybody's game.
it's still anyone's game.
Very much so.
Can we see what they bought? I want to see if Suki bought a chair. Yep.
Keep it cool. That's how
Me
you
personally,
survive.
I'm buying a ghost with breach and a flash. He does not want to do that. But I mean, if he hits the headshots, he hits the headshots. But I mean, almost gets the omen. I mean, almost
How
gets
much
on
are
intel.
peeking? Gotta wait 40 seconds for that? I don't know.
I mean, using a stun that really isn't, and he's just in a smoke with Suki having his back turned to it, which is pretty scary to
Scary.
think about, but that's only for us and makes our hands sweat watching that, because, again, neither of these players know how close they are to each other.
Right there.
He threw it behind him. Pushes him out.
Pushes him out.
Dude, yeah, actually still pick it up. That chamber 100% inside.
I'm surprised it didn't see the chamber.
Oh!
He gets a shot to the smoke on the chamber.
Get up there. Oh, Ish does.
I was gonna say,
Get up there. Let's
they
get
got-
Spike down.
Someone's on flank. Jermaine's on flank from B, finding. He's getting chased.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, and boy. I mean,
They counter strafed each other's counter strafe.
I mean, he bought time for Ish to comfortably place that, and they have intel on where they're at. Ish needs to look left. Oh boy.
One enemy
Oh,
remaining.
and look, there's two, and a good revive from Reaper. God, these guys make us nervous every time when they look away from angles like that. It's the one rough part about us being able to see people.
Yeah, yeah.
Because, of course, they don't know, and of course that can be scary too when you don't know where someone's coming from, especially.
That's why you're always in a swivel and everything. Yeah, no,
But for us, when we know where they're coming from, and we're over here, and we have to watch the inevitable like happen and see them like
please.
just look one way, but we're still not used to it though.
Yeah.
But a good entry overall. A good entry. Calling out where the Elm was gonna be, grenading back there and trying to pull. I really like that the Astra combo with the mollies and grenades. Suki again trying to get that.
No, don't even wait.
He uses it again. I wonder if he's just trying to mimic from last push and see if he baits people to go that way. But
Oh!
what a shot from Ash! And
She has a shorty in there.
she has a shorty in there. Oh,
Uh-oh.
Reaper messing that up.
Did he mess it up or did he mean to stop there?
I don't know. Dude used the dog. Check it out. That's how I that. He actually wins that fight.
Just a gun, this one.
Spike down B. One enemy remaining.
Last one's up there.
Now be careful, Lish, going up here. And again, taking 1v1s instead of double sweep, like peeking is rough.
We don't look at the enemy team. We try to keep it specifically for us. I know that there's a delay and all that, and nobody besides us can see everything, and of course you as the viewer. But we like to keep it specifically on us.
I know you do want to see other players POV too, though, just so you know, almost kind of get the full like feeling of what each team's seeing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
But I think you'll see that more in a heavy professional
Yeah,
setting. But
heavy
for this, we specifically try to just keep it
as
on
much as we
us.
want to. I
Oh no,
know-
trust me, I definitely would
Yeah,
love to see enemy POV, but I feel like it would make more sense to just leave it on us. This is our game.
Yeah, we do want to, but there also is a couple rules with that. Even though we can see, like you said, you can see them through the walls.
We can see where they are, but we don't want to be looking at them. Definitely. Yeah, interesting. Exactly. Did we get through? Maybe we got fragged off that. Ish finds one.
Gets satchelled a little. Now, if he goes in this little corner.
Shot.
Oh,
Oh my goodness!
oh, he still dies, but
That's interesting because she was holding a crouch angle. She headshot him. Okay.
now Reaper is actually not in a spot where we can get too many from it. I mean, unless he sees them, what he should do is just slow up. Unless he wins that fight up against the Raze.
One enemy remaining.
Good fight, and they know where the last one's at with the Roomba finding him.
But
Again, they don't need to peek.
none of them.
They don't need to peek. All right, I understand Reaper's is hungry for kills of that judge, but
Okay, we kind of brought it back a little bit.
a little, yeah, it's brought back again. That's one thing about Val though, is you can have a rough time playing defense.
If you need help
And
figuring out
then
how,
if you want
just
to play,
ask.
and you want to kind of forward, if you get 9 or even like 10-2, and you're playing defense and your team struggles on defense, you still gotta attack. The other team might be bad on defense too. That happens a lot of times though. Or both teams are even on both sides, and it's just whoever wins those gunfights. Which that's the case for this though, is just little things from both teams. There's no team that's making a huge mistake like, oh, this team's clearly, you know, or obvious making huge mistakes. No, both these teams are very good. Surprised we don't see Suki over here trying to stun it again.
They're so ready for the omen here, but it's like, why
Yeah,
anyways?
Omen's not gonna be there. Omen's over the tree where he actually is lit up.
So they're just gonna defaulting it. They don't even really know where they're gonna go yet.
I got the spike.
Okay, so it seems like they want to commit to A. Or not. I don't know anymore. C? Maybe?
B, A, C, maybe new site D. Seems like C though, which you're gonna have to push through a KJ. I mean, it's only one, but again,
Oh! For walling. Okay, okay.
it's KJ's up there, you're not cleared it. But now you got, in my opinion, you gotta fully commit.
Don't.
Why are you trying to run in there? I don't see why you would want to run in there, because now you're putting yourself in again in a 1v1. You have
30
sight.
seconds left.
About to run out. I think wall's about to go down.
Yep, but it's just enough. No one's on flank besides him at the door.
For me right here, I would say let Fusion launch it, and you just pay
but this is
attention.
what I'm talking about the door though. You can just mess with it and it gets everything perfect. Oh boy, you got 3 stacked here.
Found one. Down with.
One enemy remaining.
Oh my gosh. 1 HP.
Oh boy. A lot of stuff happened there. Good job, Fusion, watching that door. They actually had 2 come out of there, the Raze and their chamber. I swear that Breach saw... I don't know who pushed that smoke in the end there in the only smoke, but I guess not. It was a little scary for him. But good entry though, especially up against a KJ, just to go in there like that. The only thing that I'd say anything to worry about right now is KJ ult retake. I'm assuming that's what the other team would use it for as opposed to plant. I don't know why you'd want to replace that. It'd be stupid. Unless there's a strap behind that.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Oh, well that was...
Blinded.
I mean, I think partially blind. Oh,
The speed in which he TP'd is amazing.
but Chamber's
but-
lit up.
He didn't do
And they don't
damage to
have a
anybody.
guy or a healer on that team. I mean, Omen and Chamber both lit up.
Yeah.
I mean, all it takes is a Raze nade and you get 2 guys right there.
Okay. Interesting.
I mean, the KJ turret's definitely supposed to see if they're coming up a ramp.
But I think here, it's not really possible to go in quietly.
No.
You're getting hit by something regardless. Either that or
Ooh,
you
good shot from the Omen.
destroy it. I wonder what he beat.
It was middle.
Okay.
That actually, the Omen thinks they're rotating to C. He's actually coming into mid. Now they gotta make action though. They have Astra smokes and everything up. They gotta go in or not.
They got it. Oh, he was mid teleport too when he got hit.
That, for if I was a champion, that'd kind of be annoying. Being mid TP and then dying. I don't know what site they're choosing. They got a
30
couple
seconds
seconds left. You gotta pick and
Satchel up.
definitely not go through 2 because there's a judge waiting for you.
Grenade.
I think just kind of calming down.
And
But
trees
watch,
are not clear.
watch tree.
Now don't.
10 seconds left.
All right.
Here.
He has to commit to this, and they have no way of getting him up. They do have a KJ ult where they can play post plant, but I don't think they're gonna do that.
Yeah, no, they're not.
Just hide underneath zipline. or
One
he's gonna
enemy
peek up.
remaining.
He does. Omen's the last one in there.
I wish I was watching Jermaine. I actually really wanted to see how he got that KJ.
I mean, they do have an.
he was on zip.
Yeah, he did go up it. Omen refragged. Omen's hurting, but they also have Astra pulls. Oh boy, hopefully not both on kill. Good job for Ish. The amount of times I've been caught with my util out as a breach is ridiculous. But good job from Ish. The 3rd time out, coming out from the other team, trying to change it up.
No,
Just
no, it
missed.
didn't just hit that blink right there.
Reality.
This is map 2 for the person that just asked that.
he got that dog.
This is AMC's map Lotus, which is the first time we've seen this map. And yes, Jeremy is doing an amazing job and got that dog in him. But a great performance so far from AMC. They got to keep it up.
Why is Fusion standing there like that?
He's like a soccer dad, or like a dad at the beach. You know, they stand like that.
Yeah.
It's just eating.
It's a 3-round snack, yo.
I mean, he's got his drink, his food. He's chowing. I mean, if you're hungry though, so I don't blame him. Everyone else still looks like they have normal stuff going on, and it doesn't have any food near them. I get okay.
Oh boy.
And that's where we switch.
No.
I love switching to the cam when they're doing the most odd things,
I know.
and they don't even know when we're switching. They don't know, and that's the best part.
I'm always looking at.
If you ever see us looking up, there's a TV above us that we have always a camera on them to see what they're doing.
I am with you.
We always try to catch them
We
doing something
strong.
like that.
They destroyed the door immediately.
Now the thing is, if I was AMC, I would pick up on that. Clearly the Raze likes to use shotgun, which I feel like I've noticed as many long nails there are, shotguns are still super good on this map. And where Ish is at though, and if multiple people push through tree like that, you can get caught. It's almost like a hacksaw from a shotgun. So it's pretty rough to fight that. But it looks like AMC is trying to feel them out.
Got it. Blocking vision.
Maybe Ish is trying to bait them to come over to A. I mean, B is kind of clear, but I mean, they can collapse from C and A and push into B, so it's not like it's a great choice to go B. That's the one thing about a 3-site map, though, is B is your last resort. Because if you go B with still 5 alive on both teams, they can collapse from C and A, and there's so many angles to watch, it's just going to be chaos.
Are they just... Is Ish just gonna lurk?
I think Ish... I mean, he gets 1.
Too easy.
Almost gets 2.
Get a little bit of damage there.
A little bit of damage to her, but they're just gonna run over there. She's actually getting out of there.
30 seconds left.
That's gonna actually be helpful.
Wow, I didn't even notice how much time was killed.
Yeah, very slow game from Andrew.
Wow.
Oh. Was he?
Did a lot
Did he
of
not
damage.
even know? I don't think the Omen knows.
Oh!
What?
10 seconds.
2 HP!
What? 2 weird Razors back to back, but that one is just quite. How does he live that? That hit him directly. I know it's a great. We want to root for AMC there, but that's just ridiculous on whatever that was from.
Wonton. Poor Wonton.
Yeah, bro, Wonton. If you ever watch a stream, they got robbed from an ult.
That ult is down. Where is it? Like right.
He could have saved that.
Oh my goodness. Firing
Last
squad.
player standing.
Aim at the box. Aim at the box. Box. He didn't aim at the box. I mean, the one thing they should have done differently, Suki should have saved his ult. When he was coming out, he didn't have to stun there. He stunned there, but no one was in need of escaping except for him. He actually could have saved that, hit it doors, and used it there. And then the timeout from revamp. We got pretty close back-to-back timeout. But that was a close round. Good KJ out from the other team though to push him off, and almost a great effort though again from Suki to get I think 2 there at the end. But he just needed to shoot through that box. It was really low HP. I mean that round though overall was really weird. We saw a miss ult from Reaper, then we saw
A missile, and then
Wonton's
a
ult.
Rob ult from Wonton,
Wonton,
and then...
I swear hit directly on Fusion. Unless maybe from their point of view, from us who were watching from I don't even remember whose view, but that looked like it hit.
It looked like it landed directly on
Like,
him. But I don't know what made it leave him at 2 HP. So he did 148. But how? is the question.
Maybe
That's
it's just
really weird.
Just out of that range of 100, but that doesn't make any sense. But I mean it's pretty funny to watch. The other team that has 3 ults, we have none. Again, I think that breach ult could have been saved to clutch up that round, honestly, instead of being used the way it was used. But we are close to a KJ ult. I think we use a Sky ult and a breach ult that round. I don't know where we're at on Astra ult.
Okay.
But maybe a hard rush B. You gotta be careful with this judge though. This judge, again, it's so dangerous. Oh, the dog didn't. I don't think the dog saw it. Yeah, thankfully the dog.
Spike down B.
Get out of there. Good.
I'm assuming they're thinking about re-hitting this. I don't. Of course, I don't know, but I really don't think they should re-hit this with a 4v3. You don't have numbers here.
Oh, yeah, like
Oh
you
my
said,
God,
B is one of those weird spots.
You just lose another man down like that, taking a 1v1. And a third Omen smoke going out.
Last player standing.
One less.
I mean, really here now, what do you do? Jermaine, do you put... Yeah. I mean, I would push towards C now.
Yeah, leave, man. Unless he's just like at this point I'm going with bags. Which he
He
almost had.
almost did. I mean, I won't say the play was predictable because why would he take that play? I think the more predictable play would him be running to C, but he could have gone to C and maybe planted there, giving him that 1v2 and kind of rat. But close one from Jermaine, and I mean the way it does put him into a save though. Well, kind of. I saw fan. Maybe not. I guess Fusion's just going on a... I don't know, it's a little...
Harvey's not feeling it.
No, I think he's just short of a Vandal, and no one can really buy... No, I mean, could he buy Bulldog?
Bulldog's 20.
Yeah, I think he can, though. He could sell...
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe, I don't know either.
Oh my god, shot just a tad bit. Get this all orb. Smart idea. We get the KJ ult. I mean, but now that I wonder if they know if they like have picked up the KJ is always on C. So even if you use a KJ out here, you're still gonna have to run through her util, which still can slow down your push. So yeah, they're thinking what I'm thinking pretty much of. Do we push another site? He saw his shoulder. Because the other team actually hasn't switched up much of their strategy. Like, their race has always been in there with a judge, besides a one time where she was at B mid.
Let's go!
Wow.
Oh! Great shot from Fusion.
And they also found one as well. Reaper's in. Behind that door, is a chamber. Didn't even flash. I think he kind of
30
hesitated
seconds
there.
left. One enemy
Good
remaining.
job. Now they have to just watch from the other side, which hopefully neither of them turn their back to. I mean, Ish was very close to having his back turned to that area. I mean, Suki's just trying to see where he's pushing from, but I think as soon as Suki comes around his corner, they're going to know about where the Omen's playing.
He just wanted to take a long rotate to have in here. He's gonna smoke off Ish's side as well. But
they have a pull and I think a stun. Yeah, this is gonna be rough for the Omen.
if they ping Spike, you kind of just shoot at him.
And he falls down on top of it. Great play, great patience. And honestly, great shots from Fusion there to start with that Sheriff. Even though I know we did question him a little, but
Forgot he hits those. This is the same game he got that collat.
yeah, it's the same game we got the flat.
Forgot he hits those. So close, man. These are the games that these are the heavy games because we're in playoffs now. So I'm like, I get nervous when it comes down to like a 2v1 and it looks like
yeah, it's people on both teams can make amazing plays. We've had a couple great triple
dude, both
kills.
teams are cooking.
But both teams are cooking. I mean, like both teams have really good players on them, so it's a fun match to watch. Oh, now the judge they switch up the judge a little bit. Ooh, Jermaine's chest missing now.
Gonna get stunned there, but he's fine.
Yeah, he's not really in a spot. He also doesn't watch him.
Oh,
Gets killed by that breach.
saw a little bit of him.
Only if Ish knew if he pulled right now, he'd probably catch the Raze.
Right there.
I'm assuming Raze is just hoping for a smoke to play off.
It's a
of.
close ping, but it's not. That's not it.
Oh, that actually.
Look at the wall.
Oh, pull, yeah, but it's just a little late on the idea of pulling her.
Oh, he's so smart. I'm so happy he did that, man.
I mean, I think
That's the first time we were just like, shoot, in our head, and he did it.
Oh, he shot.
You want to hide it?
Oh my
Ooh!
god, shooting all the Yuto down. Suki with great aim. Stunning, no one's back there.
Walled up. We just have the turret to worry about.
Should run.
The KJ ult does go
Our
up.
KJ ult's down. Our wall's still up.
Oh, no, that's
still
our
got good
KJ
time.
30
Yep, yep,
seconds
yep.
left.
Should they have saved that KJ ult for a little bit more? Go.
I think this is perfect. This is
Now-
a perfect situation. Now there's 3 CT right now. Will they walk out of the smoke?
There.
Get out the way. Oh my
He
god.
runs right into that judge from Wonton.
You just saw a gun barrel.
Pulling them in.
Bomb grenade out.
Clearing out!
Oh, that might.
That's huge.
Concussing!
Last
Dude, oh! This,
And it's not halved. I don't think the other team has time. That will be 12 to 9.
oh my god, oh my god.
one enemy
Very
remaining.
close.
Oh, they got it!
Very good last second effort from Suki to hit that end. Like I said from the other time, though, is you got to kill the guy on the defuse. This time he does.
Oh my gosh.
Wonton, good job for Wonton too, to not to give up on a defuse.
It was perfect. I think what had them nervous just like they didn't get it at half, but is there enough time? And I think he needed like 0.3 seconds or something like that.
Wonton needed like 0.3 seconds to fully get that done. But you know what really saved him there? Was the breach just oh boy, I don't remember what it's called. I think it's shock. Where he just does damage.
Yeah.
Interesting breach shot. I was just like, why is he? I mean, unless he really pushed out on him.
The main finds an early one. This is huge. They have to really be careful.
I mean, they have 2 ults.
They ulted her, but she still has a shotgun.
Oh,
Okay, perfect.
Only one goes down, but still. I think they know breach is close. Alright.
The rain with refrag. 2v3 here.
Down.
They just need to relax. They're in such a good spot right now. Like he saw where that blind or that smoke came from. They know that he's
And I mean, Ish has a judge, I think.
Yep. Just look left.
One enemy remaining.
Main finds second to last. Did they close it?
Don't need a peek.
Hawk out. Blinded. Blocking vision.
I think this is it.
If AMC wins, it's
that's it!
They won their
That's it!
They won their
Attackers
playoff
win.
match. That's the first playoff
Again when you're trying.
this season going in. And great job from AMC. We did, and a good play from Elmhurst. Actually, we did lose to them last time, and they're a good team. I'll give them credit. They're a really good team, and they put up a great game. But AMC readjusting to what their mistakes were last time playing against this team, and just performing well. They performed amazing. They adjust very well. Good job for these guys. They did amazing. And if you're in the campus center, say hi and chat thank you for cheering them on too.
Let's get GG's, guys. Come on.
Just
Let's
GGs
get
on the
GG's.
chat.
That was amazing. That was amazing.
That was a great game.
We brought it back so well. The comeback was amazing.
And
I love
when he's talking about comeback, yeah, we had the lead, but he's talking about overall the comeback from after losing to this team. Actually, from a very poor game too against them, where it didn't look like the same AMC that we've seen usually.
Yeah.
To this time, where they actually performed very well.
Yeah.
Very well.
Seriously, yeah. It's so true. But we did it. We came on the top. Once again, if you're in the campus center watching from the lounge, give the team a GG's. That was really good. It was really good on both sides.
Yeah.
And then if anybody from Elmhurst is watching, that was a really good game. It was very entertaining to watch. So GG's to you guys too. But we did it. Won the playoff game. So here's
it's only what it's not like we're to the finals yet.
Yeah, no, there's still more, but this is strong
It's a
strong start.
It's a strong start. Elmhurst is a great team to play against. And we'll catch you. I think our next game would be next week. I don't know the schedule.
Saturday, I think.
Well, Saturday I think is for the CT showcase.
Oh yeah.
We have a CT showcase where we're having different esports teams meet up to just show what's going on.
So our next game might be Saturday, but that's enough.
Yeah.
See you next week.